This is not a real human being, yet ads like these are generating thousands per day for our clients. But everyone is sleeping on AI ad for ad creation because they're too scared to test it. But that's only because they have no idea how to make them look realistic and avoid AI slop. But here's the thing, these ads take minutes to make. They cost a fraction of what it will cost a UGC creator to make. And I'm going to show you 3 levels of making realistic AI ads, and the last one being as close to you can get to guaranteeing winning ads with AI. So let's start with level 1, which is by far the simplest and easiest, but you have some limitations. What we're going to be using is one of OpenAI's models called Sora 2 Pro. Now, if you've already heard about Sora 2 Pro, don't skip yet, because you're probably just scratching the surface if you're generating basic talking head ads like this.
So it turns out sometimes you really should give in to ads, because I ordered from this brand the other day.
The thing is, these types of ads are super easy and basic, and if you're doing this, you are underestimating its potential. Here are 3 secrets that we have used inside our agency Epic Ads Lab that have scaled multiple ad accounts and will help you find your next winning ad. The first secret is you don't want to settle for generic footage. Sora 2 Pro is trained very well, but most people are just doing simple FaceTime talking head videos. What about crazy stuff like this, where a woman is smashing some jewelry or jumping out of an airplane like they did for Breeze? A lot of founders that are really dominating AI are using it as if you had an infinite budget to make really crazy ads. So don't just settle for a simple talking head character. The second secret is you want to script out your own voiceover. Now, a lot of people just drag the product, hit render or a simple prompt, but you're just relying on the AI model to come up with anything on the fly. If you do your actual research, understand human behaviors, you understand their awareness level, and actually script out a hook with the right wording, you're doubling or even tripling the performance of this ad. And if you want to learn exactly how to script winning ads and how to use the AI tools with full tutorials and guides, you might want to join my community Ad Creators Lab. Inside there, I have some of the winning scripts that we have used, and we turned them into prompts that you can drag into any LLM and generate your own winning ads based on winners. Now, the third secret is you need to know what to prompt. Most people just say talking head person, but because Sora 2 Pro is trained on viral TikTok videos, viral content online, if you know the formats of the videos, you are going to get better results. For example, get ready with me routine gets you stuff like this.
Have you heard about the miracle hair growth oil that's going viral on my For You page?
FaceTime style video gets you stuff like this.
I threw away my cheap lip kits for this one. I'm not even kidding. Look at her.
You really want to understand what kind of content you're trying to generate before you even prompt. Otherwise, you're going to waste your credits, waste time, and you're going to be frustrated with AI. But the second way to generate high converting ads with AI tackles a big, hairy problem that, when solved, unlocks ads that look like this.
I've wasted hundreds on toys that lasted 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes. Then it's back to, Mom, I'm bored. Can I have the iPad? I'm at my wit's end. I tried everything.
You see, the biggest problem with Sora 2 Pro is that you're only able to generate about 12 seconds of video. And some AI models allow you to actually extend the videos. That's not really what you want. Think about it. When you hire a human being creator, you're gonna have them shoot different hooks in different locations with different outfits to produce different B-roll shots. But the problem with Sora 2 Pro is that you can't actually regenerate the same person again. You get an error like this, and you're limited to 12 seconds. I recently discovered a workflow inside Max Fusion that allows you to not only clone that person, but you can actually maintain character consistency throughout multiple locations and multiple actions with just one image. Now, step 1 is you want to generate your Sora 2 Pro video. So you do that very simply in Max Fusion. You're going to click Sora 2 Pro. You're going to drag in the product image. You're going to drag in the script that you did your research for. Yeah. You're going to drag in your prompting, and then it's going to generate something like this.
I threw away all my lip kits for this one. This is the Ultimate Beige lip kit, and I'm obsessed.
Then you're going to click clone voice. This will connect you with your 11 Labs account, so you can clone the same voice with the same texture quality. So when you generate it in other locations, it doesn't sound like a bot and it sounds consistent. Step 3 is you're going to head over to here and click extract frame, which gives you 2 abilities. The timeline allows you to find a frame that you can either extract, so you can use it to change location of a creator, or you can immediately generate a new clip of that creator in that same location talking for longer. So if you had like a podcast clip, you can do that. Now for step 4, I'm gonna just extract the frame and I'm gonna prompt it to change location, like put her in a different place, hold recording different things. So when I type this prompt here, you can see what I get. You can do this all for free with Nano Banana Pro. Then I can click here and I can click generate video and select the Riz model, which has the best lip syncing technology out there right now. I have the same voice that I generated from the Sora 2 Pro hook, so it's going to be consistent. Then I throw in my script and I click generate, and this is what I get.
When I tell you that I was going crazy.
In fact, this video right here is entirely AI. But the next workflow that I'm going to show you is the closest thing that you are going to get to guaranteeing that your ads actually convert. Now imagine if you're able to get a winning ad that's in French, Spanish, German, or English, and you're able to clone the ad, put your product in, test it within minutes without having to hire a new creator or get a whole editing team involved. If you could do that, how quickly do you think you can find winning ads? Now, you're probably thinking, oh, isn't this unethical? This is so sketchy. But the marketing industry has been copying ads for decades. There's nothing new about this. It's only unethical if you don't steal like an artist. If you don't know, just read the book and you understand. Now, I did this for a brand that I'm working on. What I had to do was head over to Max Fusion, and here at the top right, you can see there's something called Copy Lab. Now you're going to just drag in the ad you want to copy. You have a maximum of 2 minutes though. Then what you want to do is actually extract the frames of this video. Now imagine when you're extracting frames, like you're extracting scenes that you're going to animate later. Once you selected the scenes, you're now going to add those to your images section in Max Fusion. The problem with these images is that they look just like the original ones. So we need to actually change them. Luckily, inside the software, you can click these 3 dots and you can click Banana Clone, which is going to generate an exact clone copy of this person, but with a completely new face. Now, once that's done, how do we get the other images to look like the character? Luckily, there's a feature here called UGC Scene Builder, where we can drag in our reference image. Then we can drag in the scene that we extracted earlier, which gave us a whole updated person in a different scene. Now, once you do this for all the scenes, you basically reconstructed the whole ad. Now it's time to actually animate it. So it's pretty simple. For talking head sections, you're going to use Riz. You're going to click here. You're going to click create video. You're going to select the Riz model. You're going to create the voice. You're going to add the audio, the script and everything. And now you have the talking portions of the video.
If your dad already has everything and you never know what to give him, watch this video.
And then for everything else that's B-roll, you can see in this case, we have this person writing. I'm going to use Kling or Seed Dance as opposed to VO, just because you can actually get a lot more B-roll and not use so many credits inside Max Fusion. Now, once I do that for all the shots, I'm able to generate an entire ad exactly like the original. And this is the comparison.
Si ton père a tout et que tu ne sais jamais quoi lui offrir, regarde cette vidéo.
If your dad already has everything and you never know what to give him, watch this video.
Et même si ton père n'aime pas trop écrire ou parler de lui comme moi, franchement, c'est super facile à remplir et c'est même plaisant.
And even if your dad doesn't really like writing or talking about himself, like me, honestly, it's super easy to fill out. And it's even enjoyable. It brings back beautiful memories from youth.
Ma fille me l'a offert pour la fête des pères l'an dernier.
Now, not only is it based on a winning proven concept, but now all the characters are different, and you can even add your product that's different. You can actually almost guarantee that you're gonna get another winning creative. But the thing is, copying ads by themselves is not gonna get you the results that you really want. But what does get you results is having a strong strategy behind that. So if you want to learn how to do deep research, scripting, and actually know how to plan your videos out and then use AI, you wanna click this video right here so you can learn the full strategy of how to make ad creatives with AI. Otherwise, if you want my prompts, my process, learn all the SOPs from my agency, you can click the link down below and you can join my school community, and hopefully I see you there. Peace.